The challenge is Myles Garrett.
Yeah, every week, we have those edge rushers that we got to deal with. Seems like every team has one, some of them two. But he's a big challenge. He's obviously got a lot of sack production, but he's disruptive in the run game as well.
What was different this week that allowed you to have success on that first drive as opposed to weeks past?
Well, we stayed on schedule. We had a couple opportunities, lower yardage third downs. Actually, we converted a long yardage third down, and we just stayed on schedule. We did the things that have allowed us to control the ball the way we have, and then we finished with a touchdown. Teddy made a nice play on the touchdown throw. They pressured us. We blocked it. He kind of scooted out to the right a little bit and hit Tim for a touchdown. So, I think it was good football. We mixed in the run, and then we scored, and I think that was a good thing. The disappointing one for me was before the half, where we're moving the ball and we had two penalties that set us back. Those are the things you can't have because that's a different game. By all rights, Tim catches the in route and we're in field goal range. So at the very least, it's 10-10, very least. And so those are the things that we got to get right.
How did you evaluate the 17 hits on Teddy?
Yeah, well, I think some of them aren't what I would consider hits, but certainly you don't want your quarterback to accumulate hits in any way, shape, or form. But some of it does come down to we got into kind of a throw at the end kind of deal where you're throwing it more, and they tend to add up. In that first drive, they got close a couple times. On the one where he threw a touchdown, I guess they considered it a hit, kind of pushed him late, and he kind of barrel rolled out of it. But you don't want that to happen, and try to help eliminate those hits.
Teddy said that maybe one or two of those he could have gotten rid of it. How good is his internal clock usually?
It's good. It's good, and he's battling, and he really does a lot of really, really good things. I just think we all just got to do more good things.
Coach, what if anything can you do as coaches? The guys are just off on the deep ball by a little bit with Teddy. How much can we coach them?
Well, we coach it all along, and again, those are game changers too. We had, again, it's all in the rear view, but had the same thing against Baltimore. We had two that we missed on that early in the game, in the first quarter, that changed the the way the game looks. And then we had a walk-off, in my opinion, that we just missed on, that would change the way the game looks. So we just got to keep doing it. I think it's important to run it. I think you have to take shots, and we got to hit on them, or the field gets very small. And then once you let that happen, then it's easier on the defense.
Coach, what's your confidence level in Drew if he has to play?
Very confident in Drew. And he's prepared himself every week to be ready to go in there and win.
You guys have been successful. You've had that balance you wanted, pass run. Is running still figuring your important part of this identity as you move forward?
I think it is. It really is something that's important. And we had some really good runs the other day. We just need to have an opportunity to get more of them.
How much, if Drew's not 100% and he's not as mobile, if Teddy's not 100% and isn't as mobile as he can be, how much does that change the game plan and the way you call a game?
I don't know. It'll be just a thing here or a thing there. My understanding is he'll be ready to go, and that's the challenge for all of us. We all have one of these a year as NFL coaches and players to kind of get it flipped around and get ready to go. And so he's a pro. He's been through this before. He'll have himself ready.
Thursday games in the past, have you streamlined? What's your philosophy on that?
No, I think we pre-planned to some degree, but we got to certainly do the things that our guys that we have on the field can do well. So there's typically maybe a few less calls.
Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it.